After a meteoric rise, Governor Tim Walz is back home.
His flight from D.C. just touched down in Minnesota about half an hour ago. Our Frankie McLister is live outside of his temporary residence in St. Paul. Frankie?
Frank, good evening to you. Now, you said just about 30 minutes ago, so put this into perspective. We're here in St. Paul, and we know that he landed at Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. So we're right here, our crews, as a lot of security, unsure of what agency, I haven't been able to pick that out, but a lot of them are being staged. But imagine this, you're on a national, if not international stage, and now you're coming back to your little humble St. Paul street. Governor Tim Walz watched from the front row as Vice President Kamala Harris conceded.
The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for.
Ending he, his family's, and the state's sudden rise to the top of the Democratic ticket.
That stuff is weird. That is weird behavior.
He said a lot of weird stuff, too.
And after speaking to the nation at the Democratic National Convention,
in which everyone is free to build the kind of life they want.
And a nonstop battleground state blitz, what's next for Governor Walz? Minnesota was his one-word answer to a pool reporter today.
I'm really happy he's home. Sad he's not going to be our VP, and really happy he's back to being governor. And he's on the world stage now. Being
a neighbor of the family, have you met them?
Yes, briefly. Welcome home. We are behind you 100%. That continues, and thank you for your leadership and service. We're very grateful.
But folks here are also grateful for a little less attention on their neighborhood.
You know, police presence we don't normally have, and a lot of light. They have done a really good job at keeping everybody safe in the neighborhood, informed about what's going on.
And there was a lot going on. Secret Service escorts, security checks, and media circuses, like this one, when Vice President Kamala Harris picked Walz to be her running mate on a sunny August day. And now on a cool November night, neighbors are ready to welcome him home.
We're happy to have him here.
Yeah, so I will say there isn't tonight as big of a crowd as there was in that video that you just saw from that August day. There are a few folks over there, but my photographer Ray is actually going to bring the camera forward here a little to show you that some of those neighbors we spoke to there told us that this guy, amongst with the tent, sorry Ray, just right behind you right here, and just a lot of the other enforcement around was not a thing before Vice President Kamala Harris brought him to run with her. So right now, I will say, guys, we don't have any word of where he is, but I will say things are being staged more and more and more, and maybe Frank and Amelia, if we get word that in a minute or so that he's coming back, maybe you can come back to us. But just stick with us here at WCCO. Frankie McLister right here in St. Paul.